So this is the brand new Godox IT30 Pro with high speed sync, TTL mode, and also doubles up as a trigger for other Godox flashes. We're going to be putting it through its paces to see whether it's worth considering. Let's get straight into it. So yeah, this is the brand new Godox IT30 Pro compact flash with built-in TTL and high speed sync. It's available for Canon, Nikon, Sony, Fuji and Olympus cameras. Now in the pack we obviously get the IT30 Pro compact flash, we also get a carrying pouch and a USB-C charging cable for the built-in lithium battery. It also comes with a built-in diffuser so you can soften that light. On the rear of the flash we have a full colour touchscreen, and on the top we have a dial for adjusting our settings. On the left hand side is a USB-C port for charging up the flash. And when fully charged, the flash can output up to 560 full power flashes. Right, let's mount it onto a camera and see how well it performs. So we've now got the Godox IT30 Pro set up with the Sony a7 IV, and we've also got a model who's going to allow us to take some photos using this flash. We'll do some with the flash on, some with the flash off, and see how they come out. So let's get on with it. So this first image is taken with no flash. Now let's turn on the IT30 Pro and see how well it does. Turning on the IT30 Pro is as simple as holding in the power button for 2 seconds and swiping right on the rear screen. Right, let's see how it gets on. Okay, this is a decent start. Now we're in TTL mode, but don't worry if you don't know what this means, I'll be explaining more later in the video. But let's dial in these settings on the flash and see if we can improve this image. And yeah, that looks a lot better. We've just raised the power of the flash in TTL mode, and now we're getting a really nice lighting on the face of our subject. And let's compare this image now with no flash. And as you can tell, the photo taken with the flash just looks so much better. And because we got the flash in TTL mode, which means our camera and flash are working together with each other to get the correct exposure, it required really minimal effort on my part. The camera and the flash was doing all the work for me. Right, what we'll do now is use the IT30 Pro solely as a trigger and pair it up with a Godox V480 flash. See if we can get a small amount of directional light onto our subject. And here it is. This is taken with the Godox V480 flash using the IT30 Pro as the trigger. Again, this image is taken in automatic TTL mode, meaning that our exposure is being calculated by the camera and flash and automatically adjusted. And because the camera and flash are doing it all automatically, all I have to do is press the shutter button. It really is unbelievably easy. So now we've got a little bit of directional light on our subject, but it would also be nice to have a little bit of a catch light in our subject's eyes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to re-enable the IT30 Pro flash as well as keeping it as a trigger so both flashes are firing at the same time. And there you go, that's with both flashes firing, the V480 and the IT30 Pro. Let's compare this photo taken with the one with no flash. And wow, what a difference. It's also worth me pointing out that all these images so far have been straight out of camera with no post-processing. And again, with both these flashes firing, we are in complete auto mode, also known as TTL mode. We're also not using any fancy softboxes or light stands. This really is as simple and easy as it gets. Now let me quickly just add my own personal touch in post to this image. And there we go. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And if you're enjoying this video and you want to see further work from myself, hit that subscribe button down below and then you'll be informed of my future releases. So that was a quick and easy demonstration with the Godox IT30 Pro and the Godox V480. Now as you can tell, the sun has come out and these compact flashes definitely won't overpower the sun, so what I'm going to do is head off inside and show you more of the features built into this compact flash. So yeah, let's dig a little bit deeper into the features and settings of the IT30 Pro and show you what it's all about. Now to increase or decrease the power of the flash, all you have to do is tap on the minus or plus symbol on the rear touchscreen. Another way to increase or decrease the power is to use the dial on top of the flash. And if you want to adjust the power a lot faster, just swipe left or right on the rear touchscreen. Swiping down on the touchscreen opens up our menu. Now currently we're in TTL mode, but by tapping on TTL we can change the flash into manual mode, and by swiping up on the touchscreen closes the menu, and we can adjust the power of the flash just as before. Going back to the menu again and tapping our mode setting changes the flash into multi-mode. Again, we can change the power of the flash just as before, but we get to change the rate of fire for the flash and also the frequency. Tapping the mode setting again returns us to TTL mode, also known as fully automatic mode. Going back to our menu, we also get a sub-menu full of other settings like trigger distance, photo cell, TCM mode, language, factory reset and firmware updates. Now I'm not going to delve too deep into this sub-menu as it will bore the pants off you. Now going back to our main menu, we can turn on and off our high speed sync for when your shutter speed is up to 1/8000th of a second. Swiping down again on our main menu opens up a few more options. This is where we can change our flash also into a trigger, simply by tapping the top right icon. Swiping back up to our main screen when in trigger mode shows all our groupings, and now I'm going to show you how easy it is to pair up with another Godox flash. Now as you saw with our demonstration, we're using the Godox V480, but the setup is pretty much the same for any Godox flash. Now with the Godox IT30 Pro in trigger mode, we swipe back up to the menu and go to the wireless settings. And all you're going to do in here is set a channel value and also an ID value. These can be anything you like. I'm going to set the channel to number 1. As for the ID, let's pick one at random. Let's go with number 5. Now as already mentioned, these can be any value. All you have to do is remember them. Now what we do is go over to the other Godox flash and we just enter the same values that we entered into our trigger. So that is once again channel 1 with ID number 5. Then all we have to do is change this flash into receiver mode. Now both the trigger and the receiver have got the same channel value and ID value. Now all we have to do is make sure the trigger and flash are in the same group, and again you get to put them in any group you like. In this case I've chosen group B. Scroll up on the IT30 Pro, that's our trigger, press and hold group B, and now our trigger and receiver flash are both linked together. Any adjustments you now make on your trigger are carried over to the receiver flash. Now we can also change the IT30 Pro into the receiver flash, and it's exactly the same steps as what we've just gone through. All you have to remember is that your on-camera flash is now acting as the trigger, and that needs to be set correctly. And the off-camera flash, in this case the IT30 Pro, needs to be set as the receiver. Remember to put the trigger and the receiving flash in the same group. In this case I'm going to select group B again, And once I tell the trigger that we're in group B, I get to adjust the settings, and these are carried over to the off-camera flash. Now there is one group at the very top of our screen under the letter M, and by turning this on or off determines whether the on-camera flash fires or not. Basically, the on-camera flash can be a trigger only or a flash and trigger at the same time. So to wrap things up with the Godox IT30 Pro, it's honestly a game changer. Now I know in the photography world this phrase is thrown around a lot, but this flash really is a game changer. To have such a small compact flash with built-in high-speed sync and TTL mode is just unheard of up to now. And don't let its size fool you, it packs a serious punch when it comes to flash power. Whether you're shooting in TTL automatic mode or pushing things with its high-speed sync, it handles it all effortlessly. Plus the fact that it can be used both as a trigger and a receiver just adds to its flexibility, making it a great addition to pretty much any photography setup. And the best part, it's only £70. Yep, you heard that right, only £70. For everything this flash offers, that price is just insane value. If you're looking for a flash that's easy to use, versatile and incredible for its size and price, the IT30 Pro is definitely one you should be checking out. And as for the Godox V480, even though this review was mainly looking at the IT30 Pro, the price for this flash is only £160. Again, it comes highly recommended. I'll leave links to both flashes down below. Now if you found this review helpful, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more reviews, tips and tricks in photography. Thanks for watching and we'll catch up in the next video. See you soon everyone.